Welcome everyone, Dr. Thor here. Get ready for Gnosis. Well, I always like to report on continuing results from IGOS products and for people to understand what manifesting from any products are. I'm going to cover that in another lecture, but let's go over another typical manifesting from someone who doesn't have really resources for things to happen for them. So this is an older gentleman who is no longer working. I'm assuming he's pushing 70, and is in need of money. And we worked out a trade here for actually to get a radionic amulet and a few other items that he's using. So. And he's been able to manifest a lot of things, including influencing people in a conflict that he had that was able to be smoothed out. They were going to throw him out of an organization, and he was able to influence them to leave him in. But he has certain money problems, and how is money going to come to you? Now, I keep talking about this. Now, he had a problem with a computer that he had to bring in to be serviced. So he did this and went to pick the computer up expecting to pay for it, and the guy said, well, no problem, we'll just bill you. Well, that bill never came through, so he saved what would approximately be anywhere from $75 to $100, maybe more. But the bill never came through, and that's plain and simple. He needed assistance trimming hedges in his front yard, and had contacted somebody about it, and they were working across the street, came over to do his job, and it was a quick and easy job, and the guy did it and say, hey, no cost, saving him another $50. So we can look at $150 here that this person saved, which just in this instance alone is half the price of the amulet. How much is the value of being able to be in an organization you want to be and not being harassed and influenced there? Well, there's a huge value in that. But if we want to just keep it to the dollars and cents, just in this one area alone, it's already been paid back. Now, I always look at products, of course, of if you're benefiting from things, when do you break even with it? And I paid this for it. Well, these things are lifetime tools. You're going to get thousands of times benefit for it, and things that you can't put a price tag on, such as being involved in an organization that you want to be in, yet you're having problems there because of some negative people, but you were able to influence them. Again, what is that worth? What is being in an organization for the rest of your life work that potentially could have been released from? So these are the type of things that happen. Now, obviously, when it comes to influencing, people always tend to disregard the value of that, which is foolish, as I've stated, but it's hard to put a price on it. So here, the other one we can, and this happens all the time, and people have to understand that it's not just straightforward manifesting. It's getting things like this, meaning you got a discount, or maybe weren't billed at all, or got a free service. Well, you can't say, well, I didn't get money. Well, you did get money. People who are able to purchase a big product item. We've had this happen with cars where people have saved $1,000. That's right, you just put $1,000 in your pocket. That's a pretty good deal for a $200 or $300 amulet because you've actually made profit from the amulet. And now everything is just gravy. And this is how things work all the time. So, it depends on you, your personal situation, etc. Now, some things can be more measured than others, but you have to be very aware of how these products work in your life without expecting Hollywood results. I need money. I got $1,000 now. Found it on the street. Somebody just walked up to my door, took his wallet out. Here's $1,000. So, that would be wonderful. And that's called make technology, which we're working on. But right now, things are edge technology. Edge technology, it gives you the edge. You get the breaks. You get the opportunities. And that's what really life is all about. Now, if you're a stockbroker, you could make millions. If you're the average guy, maybe a few hundred. If you're kind of pushed in a corner, you don't have a job, you don't have any contacts, well, things like I just stated can happen for you. So this is very critical to understand the manifesting process. Too many people are caught in the Hollywood nonsense, and not only Hollywood, but the lies that so many people that make these kind of products tell you. And of course, this is a double-edged sword. If you don't make outrageous claims, people don't want to buy them. But, you're setting up yourselves for disappointment. Anybody that can manifest lottery wins, who can bring piles of money to you, well, why in possible reality would they offer that to you? And let's say, I had somebody say, well, I just want to help you. Well, it's great. Well, there's lots of ways to help people without empowering one person who, quite frankly, if they are empowered, may use it incorrectly or get lots of money and blow it on booze and whores. Or wasted luxuries, fancy cars and other stuff that people don't need. Well, if you can generate huge amounts of money and want to help people, do that. Put it in a trust fund, give money to housing, help people out with their medical bills. There's a lot of things you can do than others. So the fact that they just want to help you is really bogus. People make all sorts of claims, and we have to be careful. We investigate everything because we're looking for gnosis. We want truth. We want to find what works. And if it works, kick ass, I'll be the first one to recommend it. And more than that, I'll use it myself. I still have yet to find any technology that works worth a damn out there beyond what IGOS offers. Our edge technology is cutting edge. It works. Everybody gets results from our technologies to a lesser or greater degree, and that depends on individual situations. And we'll talk about that in the next lecture. But we all have to be understanding what's going on and how things work and looking at them. How does it work? Living in a delusion because you want results thinking that something works doesn't help anybody. On the other hand, disregarding things that pop up in front of you or influencing people and not giving that credit certainly is also silly. So there's lots of great edge technology offered by IGOS, and you can use this to empower your life and get the breaks that you need. It's just that simple. Until next time.